This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, happy Friday. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Both sides of the Loop 202 in Chandler will be closed on different days this weekend for traffic sensor installation. So this is impacting the stretch of highway between the I-10 and the Loop 101. Tomorrow, the eastbound lanes will be closed. Sunday, the westbound lanes will be closed. Both closures will be from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Arizona is looking for hundreds of nurses to help out hospitals right now. In order to entice them, a lot of the open positions come with large sign-on bonuses, up to $15,000 in some cases. Hospitals are also turning to new college graduates for employees. Many of them offer clinical practice programs for those students while they're in college.
Our candidates could come in and meet our leaders face to face and be in the hospital and see, okay, this is, the environment that I'm working in.
So a list of hospitals hiring is on your screen. The need extends beyond nurses too. A lot of the hospitals are looking to hire support staff as well. Rising prices eat away at our buying power, forcing us to work harder and longer just to stay even. Inflation is also impacting the price of health care, it turns out. According to prescription tracking website GoodRx.com, prescription prices were up 2.5% during the height of the pandemic. But get this, prices on more than 800 medicines rose by 5% in January.
There is relatively little control over the costs of prescription drugs, and so they are more elastic than some of the other healthcare costs out there.
Our industry isn't feeling the same pain as other sectors just yet. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, while overall inflation is running at about 7%, medical costs are up around 2%. Hospital and physician services are up about 4%. This is because healthcare prices can't quite move as quickly as, say, gas or food prices. Most hospitals and other healthcare providers lock in prices with the government and insurance providers for a year or more in advance.
So as a result of that, the hospitals really aren't in a position to be able to adjust what they're charging, even if they are dealing with higher costs on their end.
But when contracts between healthcare providers and the federal government and insurance companies come up for renewal, that's when we could see those big price hikes. Medicare rates for next year will be released sometime this spring, but an advance notice is forecasting an increase of almost 5%, more than double current healthcare inflation. All right, new technology is being deployed to catch wildfires before they burn out of control. N5 sensors, as they're called, are being tested out in Colorado right now. It can detect a fire from up to a mile away, alerting first responders fast.
We left the sensors out overnight, and that was actually the first time that we saw an unplanned signature and were able to report.
Where the sensor actually indicated that one of the piles was igniting at 8 p.m. at night, and we were able to get a 36-minute head start before an actual 911 call came in.
Yeah, and as we know here in Arizona, every second counts when it comes to wildfires. They're hoping this technology can one day be used to help vulnerable areas.
It's going to be a gorgeous end to the work week after starting out the week in the 80s, dropping into the low 60s midweek. Today, we're back into the low 70s. In fact, today is just about 10 degrees cooler than it was on Monday as we top out at 72 degrees. And that 72 will put our temperature right at the average high for this time of year. Air quality in the moderate range. Pollen counts still medium to high through the weekend, and our burn time at about 45 minutes with a UV index that's in the moderate range. So don't forget to protect your skin. Make sure you're wearing that sunblock and also drinking plenty of water if you are going to be doing any more strenuous outdoor activities, whether it's today or this weekend. It's not going to be hot by any means. It's going to be gorgeous, but still want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. A high of 72 today in Phoenix, 60 in Sedona, 72 out in Bullhead City with upper 40s for Flagstaff. The weekend bringing highs in the upper 70s Saturday into Sunday, and then by next week, big changes. We've got a storm system in sight that's going to drop those temperatures again and bring back those rain and snow chances across the state.
Another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.